All right, guys, so this afternoon's lesson, we're going to talk about combat base. We did standing at base this morning. This time it's combat base. This is in the event you get knocked down and you don't have a room behind you to stand in base and move back. So if you're up against the wall, you try to stand in base, you can't. You're kind of stuck. Like, for example, if I hit Ronnie, boom, he falls, and Ronnie's trying to stand in base, but he can't because there's a wall behind him, he's in trouble. So what we're going to do now is we're going to teach you how to sit up in combat base and get away safely. So Ronnie's right here. So, Sammy, Tony's going to be the attacker. So Tony punches, he falls down. Ronnie defends himself, pushes off. He sits up, combat base, foot, over, gets away. Okay, so let's break that down in pieces, Ronnie. If you notice, what was the first thing Ryan did when he fell? Break fall, right? Break fall, keep his head up, so he didn't hit his head on the concrete, right? What was the next thing he did? Kept his feet up. What's that called in Jiu Jitsu? Open guard, right? Open guard. He's keeping himself guarded while this guy's punching, right? So, again, Tony. So he sucker punched Ron, he missed it, and he fell. Break falls, he pushes off, I'll stop right there. Now from here, when he pushed the attacker off, the attacker's not going to get pushed away and stay away. He's going to get pushed and come rushing back in, okay? But that time that he, go ahead, come in, he pushes him away, he comes to the combat base, boom, that's right when he comes back in. Okay, hold on right there. So as the attacker comes back in, Ronnie's got his face and head protected, what we call the rhino, here, that way in case Tony would throw a knee or something and his hand's protecting his face. But as the attacker came back in, Ronnie placed one hand on the hip because it's a solid bone, pulls the ankle up, dumps the attacker down. Now stop right there. What he's going to do now, he could just let go of the foot and run off, but as we practice, we get better at knowing where we are and what's going on. Ronnie's going to run his foot right over top of him, like that, and what happens is, not only does it give Ronnie more time to get away, but it disorients the attacker. So when he does get up, he's not sure which way is what, right? Okay, so one more time. So right from the beginning. Right, so Ronnie would have plenty of time to get away safely. The attacker is disoriented, not sure which way to go, right? Cool? All right, guys, good job. Let's go ahead and break up with a partner and drill that. Okay, good. Hey guys, Ryan Reese again, Delaware Combat Sports. We're in the second half of our summer jiu-jitsu camp this afternoon for the first day, and we went over standing in base this morning. Now we're into sitting up in combat base. And the reason we sit in combat base is in the event a bully knocks a defender down and there's a wall or a car or a group of people behind him where he doesn't have the room to stand up and back up, but he has to sit up safely. So we do with sitting up in combat base. So what we're going to do to drill is, Brock's going to be the attacker. And what he does, he comes up and he's just playing the bully part, and he pushes, don't do it yet, but he pushes Timothy, Timothy falls down. Now when Timothy falls, he break falls, because we learned that this morning. He break falls, gets his feet up in front of him like an open guard, and keeps his hands up, because the attacker is still kind of swinging, throwing punches, okay? Timothy then is going to push off, kind of kick and push off the attacker. And as he does, he sits up with this protection over his face, the other hand up. As he sits up, he's going to put a hand on the hip, hand on the foot, like an ankle pick, like a wrestling. As his attacker falls, he stands, then he's going to run the foot over top of the attacker, and that'll give him time to get away. Okay? And we're going to do a couple of them for you. So you guys ready? Okay. Go ahead. Break ball, push off, sits up in combat base, push it down, run, gets away. Excellent job, excellent job. All right, Melanie, you're up. So, Bryce, break ball, get your hands up. Good job, good. Okay, Kevin. Good job, nice. All right, guys. So again, that's the afternoon session. We're going to drill up some more this afternoon, and we're going to go back doing some standing base. So by about this time tomorrow, standing base, sitting up in combat base, we should be experts at that, right guys? Yeah. All right, very cool. All right, guys, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Peace.